Well, good morning. Today is Friday, the 3rd of August, 2018. We're back in the plane, taking a half a day off to go deal with something. So we're headed up to Rockford to leave the plane. We're going to pull the carburetor, send it back to Marvel Schebler. They're going to change the jets out and send it back. I'll tell you about it on the way up. There was a hole this week. I made multiple phone calls, etc., etc. to try to get this thing troubleshot, I guess would be the right word. Anyway, so we're about to get the ATIS, and we are going IFR today. There was a layer of low clouds and mist up at Rockford. It might be burned off by now. When I left the house, there was still there, but it's supposed to be 8:39. It's supposed to be gone. It's about 8:30 right now, so we'll see. All right, so let's get the ATIS.
Temperature 20, dew point 16, altimeter 3003. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 9er. Notice to airmen, taxiway hotel closed between taxiway hotel 1 and hotel 4. Taxiway Kilo closed between taxiway Kilo 1 and Kilo 2. Advise on initial contact, you have information Alpha. Quad City Airport information Alpha. 1252 Zulu observation. Wind 100 at 4, visibility 10, clear below 12,000. Temperature 20, dew point 16, altimeter 3003. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 9er. Notice to airmen, taxiway hotel closed between taxiway hotel 1 and hotel 4. Taxiway.
Okay, we have Alpha. Let's call clearance delivery at 124.05. Quad City clearance, Comanche 6928 Papa at the South Tees with Alpha, looking to pick up my clearance to Rockford, please.
Comanche 6928 Papa, good morning. Quad City clearance, is it an IFR clearance?
Okay.
It is, ma'am. I was scheduled to go off at 9. I'm about a half hour early.
Roger, let me see if it's in the system for you.
Well, I certainly hope so. So I hope everybody's week has been good.
Comanche 6928 Papa, cleared to Rockford Airport. As filed, climb and maintain 4,000, expect 5,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.905, squawk 4364.
6928 Papa's cleared to Rockford as filed. Climb, maintain 4, expect 5 in 10, 125.95, 4364 in the box. 6928 Papa.
Comanche 28 Papa, read back correct.
Okay, our as filed route, we are going to send that to the panel. We'll load that in. It's just Moline to the Polo VOR to Rockford. We're going to activate that flight plan. That's correct. Transponder is set. Lights are as required. Directional gyro. Good. Comm radios. We're on ground. Tower. Departure. We're set. Nav radios we don't have to worry about. The GPS is set. Airspeed. Altimeter is set. Both sides. PSI is set. Flaps are up. Trim is set. Landing gear is green. The API switch is on normalized. Taxiing checklist. We want to see a flip skid. Turn coordinator. All right. Brakes we'll check. Brakes are good. And we'll go to ground. Okay, we're on ground. We got the plate up. Quad City ground, Comanche 6928 Papa at the T's, looking for permission to taxi to the active.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City Ground, runway 9er, taxi via Kilo 2, Delta Echo Papa, cross runway 5.
Ma'am, I can take, could I get intersection Echo and 9 if possible?
Comanche 28 Papa, no problem, runway 9er at Echo, taxi via Kilo 2, Delta Echo, cross runway 5.
Kilo 2, Delta Echo, clear to cross 5, 6928 Papa.
And Comanche 28 Papa, do you have information Alpha?
I do, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Roger, thanks.
All right. We're going to take the intersection departure to avoid taxiing a mile down the taxiway. Light winds today. Plane checked out good. Other than the fuel issue. And we're going to combat that as we have here over the last, well, over the summer. We'll watch our cylinder head temperatures as they start to climb out. If they get up to 400, we'll just crack a little bit of carb heat, which richens the mixture. And that'll keep those temperatures down. Still not making 100% horsepower, but I'm also not getting anything hot, so that'll work. Okay, so we're cleared here. Got to remember we're IFR today, so got to pay more attention to altitude and everything. We don't want to bust anything, especially when it's around here. It's VFR. All right, we're cleared across 523. Don't see anything. Runway is clear. Boogie across. All right.
Now, is Elliott the one up there where the King Air park?
Citation 0 Whiskey Kilo affirmative, and you can get into the main ramp of Elliott from Kilo 8 or Kilo 7.
Okay, Kilo 8 or Kilo 7. Thanks, ma'am.
All right. Come up here and do our run up. Okay, there is somebody on short final. It looks like they're lined up on the taxiway, but no, they're not. I think it's just an optical illusion. All right, there's the hold short line.
Quad City Ground, truck 203.
Truck 203, ground.
I'm on Papa. I'd like to cross runway 523 and take Kilo to Kilo 11.
Okay, brake set, doors and windows.
203 approved on
Closed
runway
and
5 to taxiway Kilo.
locked.
Truck 203 approved
Light
on
controls.
runway 5 to taxiway Kilo.
Good, flight instruments are set. Mixture, we're going to leave it lean, throttle to 1500 RPM. Cycle the prop once, twice, and get that oil pressure wiggle here. Well, yeah. Now we'll go to 2000 RPM, make sure we don't creep. And we'll go the EIS.
Lance 1862 Hotel, Quad City
Good. Magneto. Hardly anything at all. That EIS is insane.
Quad City ground, truck
Carb
203
heat.
is off the airfield, and you can go ahead and shut off the Papa circuit if you will.
Truck 203, we'll go.
Everything, oil pressure, fuel pressure, oil temperature. Back to idle. Good idle. Back to 1,000 RPM. Pre-takeoff checks. Circuit breakers are all in. Trim is set. Radio to tower.
Quad C tower, you ready to go?
X frequency is set. Transponder is on alt. Flaps are up. Floor is clear. Primer is in and locked. Carb heat prop. Throttle. And we'll get mixture on roll on. Pitot heat we're not going to need. Strobes coming on. Lights. And we'll get fuel pump. View the takeoff checklist and call the tower. Taxiing to position, brakes, throttle. 85, climb out, brakes, gear. Trim mixture. We are ready except for fuel.
Quad City Tower, Comanche 6928 Papa at the intersection of Echo and 9, ready for takeoff.
Comanche 6728 Papa, Quad City Tower, proceed on course, runway 9 at Echo, clear for takeoff. Traffic, Symphony, 4 mile final, runway 9.
6928 Papa, cleared for takeoff. Echo and 9, turn on course. 6928 Papa.
Okay, fuel boost pump coming on, mixture going rich.
Symphony 60 Alpha, traffic. Cherokee taking the runway at this time, departing prior to your arrival.
Yeah, we got him at site 60 Alpha.
Okay guys, we're not going to get to do our normal run up because I don't want to wait for that guy, so we're going to just advance the throttle. Full throttle, good power. Airspeed's alive, there's 70, 75, 80. We'll go ahead and pull it off. 85, 90. Brakes, gear coming up. It's 105. Get it into a cruise climb. Cylinder head temperatures are 185 and climbing. Let's go ahead and just crack the carb heat. Get that fuel flow up. Here's 1,000 feet, turn left on course, which is 056.
November 28 Papa, contact departure, see ya.
28 Papa, over departure, thanks guys. Quad City departure, Comanche 6928 Papa, indicating 1,400 in the climb.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
28 Papa to 5,000, 28 Papa.
Bonanza 51 Mike, contact tower.
Tower 51 Mike.
All right, 5,000. We're in a cruise climb. Just under 400 on the number 5 cylinder. At 130 miles an hour. Carb heat is just cracked. So we're able to keep it under 400. Let's go ahead and back down to 2,500 RPM.
Morning, Quad City's approach 9331 Kilo Bravo is at 8.8 for 8,000 with the weather plan in the visual. Chad 331 Kilo Bravo, Quad City approach, Quad City altimeter 3005, expect visual approach, Davenport Airport.
Right, 30 at 5, plan in the visual, 1 Kilo Bravo.
Climbing to 5,000. I'm going to be on a 056. Let's go direct polo, activate. Yeah, 056, that's what I thought it was.
Quad City departures, sundown 6012 Juliet. We are inbound on the approach into Clinton, 12 Juliet.
Sundown 12 Juliet, change divisor frequency is approved, report back airborne.
Roger, 12 Juliet.
Well, it's definitely hazy to the northeast. All right, going for 5,000. Okay, George has got the autopilot, has got the plane for lateral. I'll do. Okay. Climbing through 3,000. Let's go ahead and close the carb heat now. Cylinder head temperatures are back into the highest is 385. Three for 5. 3,000 for 5,000.
Quad City departure 1862 Hotel out of 1,500.
Number 1862 Hotel, Quad City departure radar contact via altitude is at your discretion. Turn left direct Dubuque.
Left Dubuque up to 4,500, 62 Hotel.
$3,500 for 5.
Number 1 Kilo Bravo, descend to pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000.
My discretion 4,000, 1 Kilo Bravo. And I'm planning straight in for 2-1.
Thank you.
$3,900 for 5. 3,900 for 5. Which for a half-hour trip is kind of silly, but 3,000 is too low. So you got to go to 5 if you want to go IFR. So we're within 1,000 feet. We're blinking. We can go ahead and turn the fuel boost pump off. Fuel pressure's holding. Go ahead and we'll start. Well, actually, we'll leave it rich here. We're still at 392 on this number 4 cylinder.
Have a great day.
Oh, let's go over to our Rockford plate.
Number 3542 Foxtrot.
And I think we're going to get runway 7. We'll see.
Have a good day.
So the ATIS is 127.6. Let's have that set. Approach 121. We'll have that set. 4,500 for 5. Now we focus solely on the gauges because we don't want to blow through the altitude. Autopilot's doing a good job. $4,600. 5. $200 to go. We're flashing again. 4,800 for 5. 4,950. Go ahead and we'll start leveling it off. At 5,000. Now we'll let it start accelerating. .823. Speed is building.
Quad City approach, Sundowner 6012 Juliet. We're off Clinton inbound to the Quad Cities, and I would appreciate the ILS 9er 12 Juliet.
Sundowner 6012 Juliet, Quad City departure, ident, say altitude.
Okay, 23.8.
We're passing 1,000.
2,300.
12 Juliet.
Sundowner 12 Juliet, radar contact 2 miles west of the Clinton Airport. Expect vectors for the ILS runway 9er in 5 miles.
Roger, 12 Juliet.
Airport's in sight for 331 Kilo Bravo.
331 Kilo Bravo, clear visual approach, Davenport Airport.
Clear the visual Davenport, and cancel if you're on.
1 Kilo Bravo, IFR cancellation is received. Would you like if I follow for another 10 miles or so, or just go over to advisories? I have no observed traffic between the airport.
No, I can just go over to advisory and if there's no other traffic, thanks.
1 Kilo Bravo, roger. Radar services are terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency change is approved. Have a great day.
Squawk and VFR, good day, 1 Kilo Bravo.
All right. There we go. We are in cruise. Let's get down to exactly 5,000. We'll do altitude hold.
Sundowner 12 Juliet, flighting 230, vector 2 ILS final approach course, runway 9er.
Turning 230, 12 Juliet.
Sundowner 12 Juliet, maintain VFR.
5,000 feet. And we'll hold altitude right there. All right, excellent. Let's go through our cruise checklist. Throttle set, prop set, mixture, lean. Gallons an hour because we're at 75%. Fuel boost pump is off. Fuel pressure looking good. Oil pressure, oil temperature looking good. Heading indicator is set. Autopilot is set.
I've got traffic below.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Air 62 Hotel, affirmative.
We got about 5 minutes. So, oh yeah, it's definitely hazy here. So we had a long conversation this week with Poplar Grove Aeromotive in Poplar Grove up here on the northwest side of Chicago. Super nice bunch of people. I talked to one guy, I bet you 30 minutes. He asked me a lot of questions trying to diagnose it was an engine guy, an older fella. You could tell by his voice. But sometimes that's what you, sometimes that's what you need. It's just the voice of experience. Asked me a long series of questions. Really gave me a solid half hour. And at the end, he said, "Send the carburetor back to Marvel Schebler. Call them. Explain to them what you just explained to me. The jets need to be opened up." Didn't try to get me to come in to where he could spend, you know, charge me money for shop time and all the rest. Super nice. I mean, really, above and beyond what I was expecting. I was expecting you know, hey, come in, we'll have a look at it. I think the fella's name was Terry. Super, super nice. Poplar Grove Aeromotive, I got to give them 2 thumbs up. They did do the cylinder work for Heritage, but I've never talked to them. They don't know me from Adam. Let's switch tanks. Right is on. Left is off.
And the RV 563 Echo Alpha, say how this approach will terminate.
Use 5 gallons.
RV 563 Echo Alpha, roger, you can expect that. Number 6928 Papa, contact Rockford approach 126.0. Have a great day.
6928 Papa over to Rockford. Thank you, sir. Good morning, Rockford approach. Comanche 6928 Papa, level 5,000 feet. Going to get the ATIS.
Number 6928 Papa, Rockford approach, altimeter 3008. I missed if you have information, Romeo, and would you like the visual approach runway 19er?
Visual approach to 19er would work fine, sir. I do not have Romeo. I'm getting it right now.
2928 Papa, no need. I'll read it to you. We're showing visibility 10 miles. The wind is currently 110 at 3. Sky condition, few clouds 5,500, and few clouds 2000, so no factor there. Temperature's 20, 2.17, and the altimeter is 3007, and we're landing runway 19.
07, yeah, I'll take a right base to 19, work great.
Comanche 28 Papa, roger that. Report to field site for the visual approach runway 19, and I'll get you lower here in a little bit.
28 Papa, I'll report field in sight. Visibility looks to be maybe 8 miles, sir, so it'll take me a bit.
No worries.
Excellent. So direct to the field. So direct, flight plan, Rockford, activate. Oh, it's a whole 1 degree. Now we got to remember, we're IFR, because I've done it before where it's VFR like this, and I'm like, oh, all right, we'll just go this way a little bit to get around the plant. That doesn't work. Okay, so as I was saying, so he said send it back, which is what we're doing. We're flying up here. We'll drop the plane off. We will pull the carburetor. I'll go back to the cities, mail the carburetor over to North Carolina. And then in a week or so, probably more like 2, I'll be back up. And we'll put it all back together again, hopefully fixing the problem. If it isn't this, I don't know what, what it is. Now, you know, then I'm going to start thinking, well, is it intake valves? Is my camshaft not opening long enough or something? I hope it's not that, because that requires a tear down. Well, there is a layer of clouds here. He says it's clear over the field, so we'll just...
Comanche 28 Papa, descend and maintain 3000.
28 Papa, out of 5, going 3.
3000. Altitude hold off. All right, we'll do 500 feet a minute. Down to 3000. And we'll take the speed boost until it starts getting bumpy. Give her a little nose down trim here. Out of 5 going 3. Still direct to the field.
ExactJet 69, correction, ExactJet 679, contact Chicago approach 120.55, good day.
Okay, we got a nice layer here. It's a shallow, very shallow. You can see through it in spaces. But it looks like we'll go through it. I do not have the nuke plants in sight, so we're going to be looking for them. 4,400 for 3. Air is starting to get a little bumpy, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to pull off some manifold pressure to slow down. We're at 170 miles an hour indicated. So we don't want to steepen, we just want to reduce power. And we'll hold that 500 feet a minute. And we'll start, airspeed you'll see here will start backing down. And we're watching our cylinder head temperatures. We don't want to cool them too rapidly. I don't know if I believe in that or not, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt here. All right, there's 4,100 for 3. We're going to go through this layer, so we're on the gauges, holding that pitch attitude. Okay, 1,000 to go. And we're coming out of the base of it. Still holding that pitch attitude. And there we got the nuke plants in sight. Looks like we're going to go north of them. That'll work. $3,600 for 3. Visibility down here is much, much better than it was up there.
Cardinal 011, stay request. Cardinal 011, squawk 4231.
Rockford approach, Comanche 6928 Papa, sir. Visibility below the clouds is much, much better. I do have the field in sight.
Comanche 6928 Papa, clear visual approach, runway 19er.
Cleared the visual to 9, 6928 Papa.
And was there an aircraft calling on the ground at Freeport?
Oh yeah, look at this.
Bonanza 7903, Mike, hold for release, cleared to X-Ray November X-Ray Airport via direct Ahmed, Alpha Hotel, Mike, Echo Delta.
Coming up on 3,000.
Hagno, intersection direct, maintain 3,000. Expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 121.0, squawk 3254.
We're going to level off here at 3 anyway, because we're still, probably 20 miles from the field. What are we, 26 miles from the field.
Bonanza 03, Mike, reback correct, which runway, how soon? Bonanza 03, Mike, roger, you're released for departure, fly runway heading, and report airborne. Cardinal Channel 34011, your radar contact 15 miles south of the Rockford Airport, Rockford altimeter 3009er, and you can expect a...
We're riching the mixture up. We're back up to 75%. And I want to be at about 16 gallons an hour at 75%, stay 100 degrees. Rich peak, cylinder head temperatures look good.
Cardinal 011, roger.
All right. We got the ATIS, thank you for flight. So anyway,
November 768, contact Rockford West 126.
Let's go and get the radio set up. I need to do that. Hour is
and Cardinal 011, let's go with the right down from 119er.
118.1, ground 121.
Cardinal 011, I have your request.
1, got it. So anyway, I called Marvel Schebler, explained to a guy named, I believe it was Jim, who also gave me a great deal of time as I explained everything.
Aero 40768, Rockford approach, roger.
What was going on? He agreed. Said send it in. I'll put it on the bench, flow test it, and bump up the jets. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll have to come back up and then reset it all up, which didn't take too long. Tim had it pretty close, just manually getting it set.
Departure Debonair 7903 Mike.
All right, so we're on the approach.
November 7903 Mike, Rockford departure, Rockford altimeter 3009er, ident.
Ident 03 Mike.
Have the field still in sight, of course. Holding 3,000 feet.
03 Mike, radar contact 4 miles southwest of the Freeport Airport, altitude indicates 2,900. Climb and maintain 7,000, proceed direct Ahmed.
Direct Ahmed, then climb and maintain 7,003 Mike. The altimeter check.
November 6928 Papa, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles. Altitude indicates 1,900, appears west, northwest bound, type unknown.
6928 Papa, ma'am, I'll be looking for him.
West, northwest, so he's going that way. He should be, he's not on. Boy, we picked up some bugs this morning. Goodness gracious. All right, field's in sight. Go ahead and turn the autopilot off. We'll take manual and get a feel for her. We're cleared to land. We're looking for traffic down low. Not squawking, there's no ADSB. So it could be like a Cub or something that's doesn't even have an electrical system, some of them. Okay, I want to start down though.
Rockford approach 28 Papa. Ma'am, I'm just over the drag strip. Where is he? Is he still 12 o'clock?
November 28 Papa negative. It looks like he's no factor now. You can contact the tower 118.1. Have a great day.
Over to tower 118.1. Thank you. Rockford Tower, Comanche 6928 Papa. 2,900 inbound for a right base for runway 19.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Rockford Tower, wind 160 at 3, runway 19er, clear to land. Your number 2 to the field. There's a Cardinal on a right base runway 7.
6928 Papa, roger. Number 2 to land, be looking for the Cardinal, 28 Papa.
Okay, so if he's 7, right base for 7 means he's here somewhere. We're going to slide out, give him room. (1,300). Pattern altitude is 1,800 feet. Okay, this approach plate, we don't need to worry about any of that. Approach timer, we got to get seat back, shoulder harness.
Comanche 28 Papa, if you'd like runway 7, the wind is calm currently if you'd like.
Yes, sir, I'll take 7, no problem.
Comanche 28 Papa, roger, change to runway 7, clear to land, and that Cardinal traffic is no factor.
7 cleared to land, Cardinal no factor, 28 Papa.
Cardinal 011.
Okay.
Going to avionics, please.
Cardinal 011, roger.
We got to get slowed down, get the gear down.
Via Juliet, remain this frequency.
Do our gumps.
Left turn at the end, via Juliet with you. 1011.
Landing gear coming down. Inside gear speed. Gear is down. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, we leave prop. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop. Speed, there's 100 miles an hour. First notch of flaps. I love on the Comanche, put that first notch in, the nose just goes ding. Just down just a smidge. It's like, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. That's great. And second notch of flaps. Does it again, you see that? Just ding. All right, so we're looking for 90. Landing today is going to be 80 miles an hour. So gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, speed. There's 90 miles an hour. We're high, but we got to go all the way to the end, so I'm going to land long. The weird thing, all pilots do this. Those numbers they draw us. It's the number on the runway. I mean, it's just this intense desire to to aim for that number, and there's no reason to. But it's like, oh, just this weird desire. There's a little bit of a right to left, but nothing. I mean, the nose is still actually towards the runway. We're going to land long.
Tower 6928 Papa, can I land long? Is that okay?
Comanche 28 Papa, yeah, land long is approved. Going to Heritage?
Yes, sir, I am.
Roger that.
Oh, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, speed. Go ahead and get the third notch in. We're looking for 80 miles an hour. 80 miles an hour. There's 80. Nice. Oh, I really like that one. All right, flaps. Fuel boost pump.
Comanche 28 Papa, we get a left turn at the end, taxi to Heritage via Juliet, remain this frequency, have a great day.
Left at the end to Heritage via Juliet, remain with you, 6928 Papa, thanks guys.
Okay. Okay, back to lean, 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 lean. So I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. It was nothing spectacular. I was hoping for a little IFR, but I don't even count the 30 seconds I was in the cloud. I don't even count that. Yesterday when I was looking at it, it was supposed to be that, you know, better than that, but, or from an IFR perspective, but that's all right, you know, hell. We'll take it. We're crossing the runway. And we'll do our after, once we're clear here, we'll do our after landing checks. Right. So flaps, carb heat, mixture is leaned, landing taxi, strobes, fuel pump is off. All right. All right. So now back to Heritage. The joys of airplane ownership. I tell you what, this year is the first time that I've gone through this. I mean, you've heard people talk about it, that there's an issue I just can't seem to chase down. But this is the first time, and it's a good learning experience. I will admit that.
Helicopter 625 Charlie Kilo, Rockford Tower.
It's a good learning experience because I'm troubleshooting. I'm learning about the systems. You know, I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm getting asked a lot of questions that I didn't think to ask myself. That is learning. That is a good
Helicopter
thing.
5 Charlie Kilo, roger. Make approach straight into Emory Aviation. Reports 3 miles east of the field. Wind calm. Altimeter.
So all in all, I'm not upset by it or anything like that. It's all part of the experience, I guess. But anyway, I hope you all had a great week. I said that before, but I really hope you did. We're going to come down here. We're going to watch this drain there. There's a big drain right in the middle of the... Make sure there's no cars. There's not. Make sure we go around that. Nice. And here is the famous Heritage Arrow. And that there's Cliff's Bonanza. Excellent. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming with. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button. Anybody's got any questions, put them in the comments. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks. Bye.